I'm Nicole, but everybody refers to me as Nikki. I'm a local tattoo artist here in Medicine Hat, and I've changed a few things in the last few years, and I went from a life of sin to a life of walking with Christ. I was born into a very traumatic home, a lot of alcoholism, a lot of abuse, a lot of violence, and this was the norm for me. So, as a kid, you're growing up, you kind of tend to even fall into those categories, like bikers. They were kind of maybe gang mentality, but they were family orientated, and I loved that. They called me sister or sis and stuff like that. It's not the best lifestyle, but for what I needed at the time. But during the years, through traumatic experiences in my life, or I was maybe on my down and out times, I'd have dreams that Jesus would be standing on a hill and he'd have his arms open wide and he'd hold me tight and just show me love. Just unconditional love. And it was so much light and so much peace. And I chose to ignore it. And so many times, like the one time I was leaving an abusive relationship, and I dreamt that there was a knock at the door, and when I opened the door, there was this little tiny dirty lamb. And I picked up the lamb and I was trying to show everybody, look what I got, look what's here. And everyone ignored me. So I took the lamb and I washed it, and it was so white and beautiful. And I didn't understand that those were also things that God has sent me to show that he was there for me during. And I always would just, kind of push it off to the side that these were nothing. They were just silly dreams. But I've had so many of these things, and they've led to this point, and I believe that he's been there this whole time, and I chose to ignore him, but I don't want to do that anymore. I want to walk with God. I want to do God's work. I want to live through God. I want to, and I hope that, I know that this is the right decision that I'm making. I know it is. I don't know.